This is El Paisano Media, and you're listening to K-RHC.
Hello, this is Giovanna Hernandez, Executive Editor of El Paisano Media. This is our new podcast, the Big Chisme Podcast, and I'm here joined with who?
Christopher Araujo, the online editor-in-chief.
And Luis Martinez, the managing editor for El Paisano Media.
So this podcast we're going to be talking about controversies, important news in the world right now. And today we're going to be talking about first, Drake's new album.
That's right. Drake somehow comes out with these wild releases. It was supposed to release last night at Pacific time at 9 p.m., but moved it to 6 a.m. So we all woke up to a very good Drake album. You know, it was the best thing to do on a Friday morning before to go to work. Bump that album loud and get crazy with it.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I stayed up. I was about to be 3 a.m. I was excited, and then I knocked out, so I was kind of sad about that. But yeah, when I woke up, it's a good listen. Honestly, it's really good. I feel like a lot of the tracks are really solid, and the teasers that we got were really good too. I feel like it was a good precursor to what the rest of the album was going to be. But that being said, I mean, I feel like some of the songs, I feel like there was a little bit of like padding throughout the album, but I mean, for a 23 song album, of course there's going to be some padding, but yeah, there was a lot of great tracks. Like the pre-released 8 a.m. in Charlotte was really good in my opinion, and then
Probably his best, in
Yeah.
my opinion, honestly.
and then for like the more rap heavy songs, I would probably say First Person Shooter with J. Cole, and we need some more J. Cole and Drake.
It was awesome. I honestly like the Tizo feature. I'm a huge Tizo Touchdown fan, so seeing him in 2 songs was actually pretty cool. The long-awaited collab with Yeet didn't disappoint in my opinion. I thought it was a good listen. The one where I felt like I thought it was going to be good, but it was kind of a letdown was the Lil Yachty one. It was, I don't know. It's still kind of like hard for me to say it's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's up to preference, but I can see what you mean. I mean, I'm not a huge Yeet fan or like that style of music. I mean, I like some songs, but like, I don't know. I'm a huge Lil Yachty fan, and I mean, I'm obviously a huge Drake fan. I honestly like the song, but I can see where you're coming from too, man. But also that P&D feature was something else.
It was pretty solid.
My
honestly.
favorite's the Slam You Out one.
Slime me
But
out.
that one already came out.
I mean,
But
it's
it's still part of
it's
the
a good
album.
pick.
with SZA.
That's good.
Yeah.
That one already came out. Like, it wasn't nothing. It was just already in the playlist. But also Virginia Beach, that one was good.
Yeah,
It was just him.
Sampling
collabs are
Frank
good,
Ocean.
Yeah.
Shout out Frank.
it's a great opener. Also too, the one with Bad Bunny, Gently.
Oh,
I'm a huge Bad Bunny fan, and I'm a huge Drake fan. So
I was in the car having that loud when the Dembo part came out. I was like, oh, okay, I see where they're going.
that one hits.
Yeah.
It was a good album. I didn't wake up, though. I tried staying up till 6 a.m., but I couldn't. So I woke up 9 a.m., opened Spotify, and they're all there.
Well, I think it was 3 a.m. for us, wasn't it? 'Cause
3
it
a.m.
was 6
for
a.m.
us,
Eastern
yeah.
time. Yeah, I was almost
It was
there.
6 a.m. Eastern time?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 a.m.
6 a.m. Eastern, 3
3
a.m.
a.m.
Pacific. No, I slept around 2, so I was
Yeah, me
not
too.
going to stay up for it.
Now the question becomes though, where would you rank this album in between Drake's albums? Like, which one do you think it's better than, and which one do you think it's worse than, or do you think it's his best album?
This is definitely not his best
No,
album
it's not
for
his best
sure.
album.
It's from his recent ones.
Honestly, never mind. I think that one's...
I put up Certified Lover Boy as the recent one, like the best one. After that, for me, would be Her Loss.
Her Loss, yeah.
And then
that one's
honestly,
really
never
good.
mind, and probably this one.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably Her Loss would be, for me, the top one.
just because I like more of like the rap heavy Drake. The honestly, never mind. At first, I didn't like it because it was just so different. Like it was just a whole different thing that we got from what we expected. But after a couple listens, I really ended up liking it. So I mean, maybe after a couple listens, maybe this one will feel in. But yeah,
Yeah, or Scorpion.
Scorpion was pretty good.
That one's
Scorpion
old,
was pretty
old,
good.
But
It's weird, honestly. I feel like I'm really biased because he's my favorite, but
Yeah,
with that being said, I honestly like all of his latest releases. Even Honestly Nevermind, I'm a really huge fan of that album
Yeah.
because it's different. I don't really listen to house music or dance music, to be honest, but I really like the album. I think it's really solid. I think after the third track and on, with Sex Go Green, I feel like it's just really good. After that, there's no skips, but this album was really good. I feel like I had to listen to it more to give like a definitive rating, but as of right now, I'd probably put it above Her Loss, below Certified Lover Boy for me. I feel like Certified Lover Boy was like such an underrated album.
It was so good, honestly. I liked
really,
it.
I loved it from the jump, but
yeah,
it's really good. I think that's one of his better albums for sure.
I think nowadays, at least for me, I have to re-listen to it more than once because, like, for example, Kendrick's recent album, when I listened, I didn't like it. I was like, dude, this is crap. This is not the Kendrick I like.
What's the Kendrick's new album? What's it called?
Came out last year, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers.
Yeah, because I was more like Good Kid, Mad City, like listening to that the most. So when he came out with that one at first, I was like, dude, I don't like it. But after a couple listens, I went back to it. I thought it was pretty good. My little brother told me to go back to listen to it, and I ended up liking it a little more.
Yeah, no, I feel like I kind of agree with that because I wasn't a huge Kendrick Lamar fan before his last album. And when I first listened to it, I didn't think it was boring per se, but it kind of was just like...
It was just a whole different thing.
It was good, but it wasn't for me type thing. But no, listening to it more and more, honestly, it's one of my favorite albums of all time. And I really relate to that album a lot, like on a personal level. So yeah, it's one of my favorite albums of all time. Kendrick Lamar to me is the greatest artist of all time. It's a crazy album. What do you think, Gio? What, like...
I don't really listen to Kendrick Lamar like that. I'm trying to think. Probably like, I don't know, like his own, obviously his most popular songs. I don't know, like Family Ties or like some stuff like that. But I don't really listen. I'm more of like a SZA, Bruno Mars.
Control Deluxe. Honestly, Control Deluxe is one of the best albums made by a female rapper in my opinion, bro. It's so good. It's good.
SZA's just perfect.
She's great. No, she's great. Honestly, she's good.
Every song like that comes out, you relate to, like every song.
I don't.
She's just a relatable artist in my for me.
I could see that.
For me, but like everyone's like it's different, but like SZA, like she's so relatable.
No, she's great, honestly. And
but I feel like she has more of a female like audience.
Not definitely. I feel like it's the same with like Galiucci's. Like I love Galiucci's. I don't relate to it that much. I'm gonna be honest. Like I listen to Moonlight and I'm like this is hard, but I like.
What about Doja Cat? What's your thoughts on that?
I don't listen to her, honestly.
Doja Cat.
Nah.
Some of her songs are good. I just don't listen to her.
Doja Cat switched up. She's completely different. Like she switched her genre up.
I respect that though. I feel like a lot of artists don't do that. Like, so this is something I've said. Like, with music, I always respect artists who like switch up their whole flows album by album.
Like Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I don't listen to a lot of Taylor Swift, so I wouldn't be able to be honest with, like and tell you the truth. I've heard that she does, but like that's why I love Kendrick Lamar a lot because every album sounds different. Like you could hear a song and you know what album it's off, even if you don't listen to him. Or this is like. As a man, I feel like this is a hot take for me, but honestly, Harry Styles, like, if you listen to Harry Styles, every single album shows progression and every single album sounds so different. Like, I'm not a huge Harry Styles fan. I've heard a few of his albums. If you play me a song, I can tell you which album that song is off of, and that's just because of, like, how his song has evolved, you know?
No, Harry Styles is up there.
He's good. No,
I like artists that are versatile. Like, like, I understand, like, you have your certain flow, certain production beats and whatnot, but if you switch up every now and then, like I don't want to say different genre, but like try to make yourself sound a little different because let's say you have like a long career, like a 20-year career, and every single album every year sounds the same. As good as it may be, it's gonna be too repetitive. So the fact that you could change your sound and like change your whole character, your whole artist way, like it shows like you're versatile, you're more creative and open to more like genres, which is actually pretty cool.
You think Drake switches it up?
He has as of late, honestly, he has, because I don't want to say he's been sounding the same, but every other song
kind of sounds
like the same but different. Like for example, like
it's just he has a lot of features.
Perfect prime example was Honestly Nevermind, which was like the whole techno thing. We would have never thought about that, and he did that. Mm-hmm. And the fact that the album actually did good, like the first day on release, it received a lot of criticism, but over time it grew to be like a very good album. Like it shows like his versatile side of being different. Like everybody knows Drake as an R&B rapper, right? And this one was like a whole different. So everybody's like, "What the hell? This isn't Drake." But it was pretty cool to see like him trying something new and actually succeed on it.
I feel like Her Loss is different too. Like it's different than when he does. Or
I think okay.
You know who actually stood out to me like that the most? Lil Yachty. Remember that album?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, honestly,
Dude,
I
the
see what
album
you
was
mean
good.
though. I think.
But yeah,
When you're talking about recent albums, yeah, because I think Certified Lover Boy and honestly, Nevermind, they were more soft music, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Like the only really hard songs on that was like Knife Talk.
I guess you could say he was singing.
Yeah, it was more
More-
singing Drake, like more like lovey-dovey feelings Drake,
Yeah.
and whereas Her Loss was like Drake, like Drake all pimped out and everything. But I see what you mean. But yeah, no, I definitely feel the love for versatile artists. I feel like Tyler the Creator is one of my favorite artists, and
big
that
time,
dude,
yeah.
he just makes new genres with every album. It's not even like he switches genres; he just makes new genres.
I
Lil
love
Yachty.
him. I love him so much because I still remember the first time I ever listened to him. His music was like, if you listen to it today, like it was, even then it was like quote unquote weird music. Like it was like very odd. Like, you know, no pun intended there for Odd Future, but it was just very odd. And if you compare his music from then to now, you can tell like he grew up and matured and changed into I don't want to say better artist, but he is a better artist now. He's making better music. Like Igor to his new album now is two different sounds. So the fact that he can change it up and still be that rapper or singer, like that's how good he is. That's why I love him a lot.
It is, and I feel like not only that, but he's great at producing, and he's a visionary. Like honestly, like not to like ride on him or anything, but like he really is a visionary. Like I would have never expected a YoungBoy feature with the
Dude,
on a
that
Tyler
was an
song.
awesome NBA YoungBoy feature. I didn't expect that from him either.
But that was perfect. Like he was perfect for the
Yeah.
song. It flows really well, but
That's a good voice.
that's not a song that YoungBoy would probably make on his own, you know, or like getting someone like Cecil Touchdown who wasn't really well known and having him like go crazy on a feature, stuff like that, or even dropping the estate sale and like having the songs that don't even make it to the final cut be better than most songs that released this year. Like he's good.
It just shows how good he really is. Like the work he puts in, like in production, it really shows on his songs now. Like you just like he cares. Like what he's like almost a perfectionist. Like he wants it to be like his way, you know. And that's why I like it.
Mm-hmm. All let's talk about music though. What's your guys' favorite albums that came out this year?
It's a lot of
Trying
them,
to think.
honestly. Me personally, like my personal bias, I want to go with Destroy Lonely's It Looks Could Kill. That was a whole different type of sound.
No
and
Seasons.
I like it.
Biases.
No Season, that was a good one.
What about you?
It's a tough question.
The State Sale's up there for me too, though.
Okay, I don't want to count the State Sales an album, but
Yeah.
if it is, I think it's up there.
I see it as a deluxe, if I'm being honest.
It is a deluxe, so I don't know if I count it. Man, I'm looking through my Spotify right now because I don't know. I feel like I like last year's music a little more, but actually now that I remember, Sunburn by Dominic Fike. I love Sunburn by Dominic Fike. I think it was a great album. I think it's his first studio album, if I'm not mistaken. So that's really good. This new Drake album is really good. I just don't want to put it up on that level
Since
because
it's so new.
it's so new. Yeah. So that
I like
and-
Daniel Caesar's new album. I like
I
it.
haven't heard it.
Nah, I
It's
heard,
good?
I gave it a listen the other day, like from top to bottom. I liked it a lot. Do you know which one we haven't mentioned? Utopia.
I was looking at it right now too. I don't know. Honestly, I didn't like it when it came out, but
I
it grew
liked
on me a
it.
little. I mean, it's good, but I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I personally prefer Sunburn by Dominic Fike, even though it's a completely different genre. I prefer that. But
Yachty's Let's Start Here was actually pretty good. I liked
it's
it.
a what? Dude, drive me crazy. Imagine life. Imagine life without me. It's so crazy time. No, that's good. I don't want to get like copywritten or anything, so I'm gonna stop. But it's good. No, that's good. Like
That was a good
he's
one.
saying like, you know, that one dude, the meme is like, that's what I'm talking about. That's why he's the MVP. That's
why
why
he's
he's
the
the
GOAT.
GOAT. The GOAT.
Literally.
That's him. No, he's him. He's him. He's really him.
Uzi's, what is it, Pink Tape?
I didn't listen to it.
Nah,
I didn't listen to it. No.
I liked it. It's like a whole different type of Uzi in a way. But his first song, the opening one, dude, that one was a banger. I liked it. That one X2. So yeah, I liked it.
What about Peso Pluma?
Ooh.
Oh, dude,
Then you-
Lagunas.
I
That's
love
good.
Peso Pluma.
Lagunas was a good ass out.
My
Really
favorite's
good album.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga's
That one was a good one.
Con Lady. That one's good. That one's good.
My favorite of all time is Bye.
Bye. I haven't heard it.
Have you heard it? Bye.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, Lady Gaga's good though. What else? I'm trying to look too.
Dude, I'm like a huge Grupo Frontera head, so I love Tulum. Tú eres un 10,
No.
pero sigues con ese tipo.
No, Peso Pluma's going up.
He's already in my eyes. Like I feel like he's already there.
A
Like,
year
he's there
ago-
already.
Who was Peso Pluma? Like, not even a year ago.
No, less than a year ago.
He's going up. Like, he's up there already.
Yeah, I feel like
He's worldwide.
him. I only say this for new artists. Like in terms of new artists and what's hot right now, I feel like him and Fuerza Regida, maybe
Fuerza Regida.
Grupo Frontera. They're like
Yeah,
the
he'd say
faces
su
right now.
esencia a little bit.
I don't like them. Nah, I
Yeah,
don't like them.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That song's actually a banger, dude.
Frágil.
It is.
It is.
But
I
don't
ain't
like
gonna
them,
lie.
though.
I really
but
like
I'm not
that
a fan.
song.
I'm not a fan like that.
They don't like. They're like very
Nah.
whitewashed, and I mean,
Yeah.
who am I to say that? But they're very whitewashed.
No, I feel like that interview that they had, that like they were making fun of like Mexico. I think they were just not PR trained. Like you can't talk smack.
At first,
about-
I didn't. I was like, who do you think they are? Like, bro, like you're Mexican.
Yeah.
Like you're like, you can tell. Like
I feel like
but-
they don't appreciate, but they didn't know how to word it.
the thing is, they're teenagers, they're kids, you know.
Yeah.
And I have my little brother. Like, if you look at him, like compare me to him, like I'm more fluent in Spanish. I like more Mexican food. This guy's a total opposite. He's like a salo kid in a way. And when it comes to Mexican food, like he's very picky. So like I kind of understand where they come from, but at the same time, it's like I guess they weren't
It's
PR
'cause
trained.
They're
And they just
automatically
talk out to talk.
they're automatically put in the Mexican category because they sing in Spanish.
Yeah.
And they sing Mexican music. So when they ask about Mexico, you can't just be like, I don't like their food, or I don't like how noisy it is. You can't just say that because you're
the way
singing.
they said it to us, like you would think like they genuinely don't like they hate it, but
Yeah.
I don't think they hate it. They just don't like it. They're not used to it, maybe. So
Like
it's
they're
different.
probably selling out more in Mexico than in the United States. So
Also,
That's
true.
I'll play devil's advocate. I just think I don't think they just genuinely hate it. I think that's just how they feel. It's because I think they grew up here. I think they grew up in Washington. Is what they said.
State.
Yeah, so they didn't grow up. I don't want to assume, but I just feel like they didn't grow up in a really like Mexican
Yeah.
environment. Like this is around LA County. Like it's pretty Mexican.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
other than here, San Diego and like El Paso, Texas, like it doesn't really get more Mexican than here in the States.
That's
you know?
true.
So I would say that goes into part of it, but I don't know. I feel like
their intentions weren't bad, but they just came off wrong.
yeah, 'cause
Like I said, they're kids, they're teenagers. Like they just speak mind like that, and maybe they didn't mean it like that, but that's just how they.
And they
Like,
got a
they
lot
are.
of hate after.
they did. It's because they just have a really like large Mexican fan base. I mean,
Yeah.
as much as we listen to Mexican music here, it's not gonna compare to how it's listened to over there. You know, like that's their main thing. So it's like you're unintentionally, but you're still dissing like your fans. You know,
Yeah.
that's like Doja Cat saying she doesn't love her fans, which I respect her for saying
That's
that. By
another.
the way,
It's
but
really the same thing.
it's the same thing. You say you don't love your fans, and then they hate on you. You know, respect her for that though. She can't love her fans, like, but I mean, you can't love someone you don't know. You know, like, it's
True.
impossible. But
Maybe you love the support, not the fans.
I mean, yeah, it made her rich. Like, who doesn't love it? But
Yeah.
you know, like, yeah, she can't love her fans, and it's kind of delusional that people think that she should love her fans. You know, like that's a human being. Like, bro, how am I gonna love you? Like, if I don't know you, you know. Like, hey, if you like my stories on Instagram, I love you. Like, I appreciate you, but I can't love you unless I know you. You know. Like, it's just that type of thing, you know. Like, no disrespect. All that to me.
I think that heat's over. I think like it died down, the Yaritza thing.
I think it did for the most part. Like now, it's just like it's just whatever at this point. It was just at first like
They apologized
Yeah.
to him.
they try to like
They
quote
tried
unquote
to at
cancel
least.
them. Like, oh, we don't want them. This
They
and
would
that. We
throw,
don't
like-
claim them. But I think as time moves on, like they just won't care. They'll forget about it and move on.
they like would throw tomatoes at them in their concerts and stuff. Throw like alcohol at them. Like it was bad, but I think they're fine now. I think it's fine.
Yeah, honestly, it probably is. I mean, it is, you know. They definitely lost fans because of it, though, for sure.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it is what it is, you know. It is
Good,
what it is.
like I say, good music will always prevail, and
But they still, I still like their music.
I mean, I still do, too.
Some songs are not bad.
Ooh, actually, you know what? I want to ask about that. Where do you guys draw the line between separating the art and the artist?
You know, that's a good question
like a Kanye
because
West question.
see that
Yeah.
I was gonna bring that up. Like, if you want to get controversial in a way, I'm a huge Kanye fan. I love his music so much, and no matter what he says, I'm still gonna listen to his music. Like, I know what he said was out of pocket, and I don't support that. I don't view the same views he does, but his music, I just love it. Like, I still listen to it to this day. Like, for example, Travis Scott, when that whole thing in Astroworld happened where the
They died.
kids died, everybody's like, oh, let's cancel him. Let's not wear his merch. Let's not listen to his music. I was like, speak for yourself. I'm still going to wear his shoes. I'm still going to listen to his music, you know, but anything they do or say, I'm not going to like agree with it. Like, if I don't agree with them, then I'm going to say I don't agree with them, you know, but that's just my take on it. Like, Kanye, I know he's said some very crazy things, but I like his music. I like his shoes. So that's just me.
I would like to say, like, an artist, if you're writing a song, like, wouldn't, like, you feel what you're writing, you know? So, like, how do you separate the artist from the art if the artist is the art? You get what I'm saying?
That's a good point, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, aren't they writing how they feel? Like, if you're listening to a heartbreak song, they're writing about their heartbreak or no? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I
that's
feel-
my
I f-
question.
I feel like for the most part, they
Like, if
they
they're
do,
writing a
'cause-
song,
because
is it about them?
most artists, I don't want to say most or all of them, but most of them, they have ghostwriters. They have writers that help them write
Yeah.
the music. But I'm sure these artists have an input of what they want to like sing
Say.
about. You know, it's not like, oh, just write it for me and I'll just go.
Because
Because
I'd like to think Drake is like saying everything he feels in his albums, but that's probably not the case, you know?
I think he has a creative freedom to do that.
Yeah, he's for a while now. I guess you can say he has more like of that input in a way of what he wants to like rap about
I mean,
or
he's
sing about.
Drake.
Yeah,
He's Drake.
like let's be honest.
He's literally Drake.
This is Drake. It's like The Weeknd. Like, The Weeknd can say what
The
he wants.
Weeknd.
Or Bad Bunny.
Literally.
Or Taylor. Like,
Those guys,
They're
those guys
them.
that pull big numbers, like I
Listen.
feel like they can like say what they want in their
They're the face
songs.
of
Harry
music.
Styles,
Yeah.
yeah,
Taylor
honestly,
Swift.
yeah. Harry Styles, yeah. Harry Styles,
Taylor
too.
Swift, Bruno
Yeah,
Mars.
Swifties. Bruno Mars,
Adele.
dude. Bruno Mars is so good.
Bruno Mars is like
I enlist. I haven't heard from Bruno Mars in like years.
Bruno
I
Mars.
know. I still listen to music every now and then. Like it comes up on the radio whenever I listen to the radio, but I ain't heard about that guy in years. Like I'm like. I was talking about it with my friend the other day. I'm like, is that guy alive still? I don't know. I never heard of him
yeah.
from, since then.
He's actually like on tour in Japan right now.
He's going to perform in Las Vegas in December.
Yeah,
I wanted to go, but it's
I wanted
kind
to go, but it's super
of
expensive.
$300 the cheapest tickets.
Jesus,
Yeah, I tried
mean,
getting front row seats.
He's
$5
worth
grand.
it, but
I'm not tapped in.
I don't
like
got that money.
Yeah.
I don't even got
He's
that
worth
much
it.
to
Have
put
you
my
seen
money.
the videos of his concerts?
No, he's good. Like he looks amazing, but I just don't have that money.
It's like you're at like
It's
a
just
nightclub.
it's like a huge show, right? Like
yeah,
like a whole
everyone's
production.
recording. There's confetti everywhere.
You know who shows like that? Who I wanted to go see, but I didn't get the chance to. It was Coldplay. They were here in
Oh yeah,
LA.
Uh-huh.
I think a week ago.
we tried going to Coldplay.
I wanted to go so bad.
But we
I
couldn't
like
go.
Coldplay a lot, but
Yeah, it was a good
Couldn't.
it was a good concert.
so I think artists that do that like have full on production shows for their concert. I think that's pretty cool.
Was it Trippie Redd's concert that nobody liked, or
Yeah. Oh, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, because my friend went to it, so I was like keeping tabs with it. I guess the concert started off whatever, right? He had like two openers that were
he
supposed
was
to have.
2 hours late?
Yeah, he was late. He had openers that were supposed to go, but he didn't book them, so they didn't go. So I guess it started off normal, like whatever, right? And then he threw his microphone, and I guess he never caught it back. So he was just there dancing and singing on his own. And after like a couple of songs, he just dipped. He left, and he ended the concert early. And I guess a lot of people in
It
attendance
was like
were
a
mad.
40. It was like a 45-minute show or 40-minute show.
Yeah, that's what I always tell people. Like rappers, specifically them, don't ever expect them to be on time. They most time they're never on time. They're always like an hour late
It
or
was
two.
like 35, 40 minutes a concert if you're waiting 2 hours. That's so bad.
I mean,
And
not surprised, honestly.
He literally walked off. And then they were like, we want more. They were chanting. And he never came out. And that was it.
that's why it's a hot take for me when I say sometimes rappers aren't really worth go watching live because sometimes you either get a good experience or you don't.
Yeah.
So it depends, honestly.
No, the Drake concerts are the ones we missed. Or I don't know if you guys went, but
No, I didn't get the chance to.
I don't got Drake money.
yeah, Drake is
Scalpers,
expensive too.
man.
Drake is another Bruno Mars. It's like $300 cheapest ticket.
I don't got that Drake money. Drake money's crazy money. I don't know.
To sell Narim and a leg for that guy.
No, honestly, dude. It looks worth it. I've been to a Drake concert.
I've never been to a Drake concert.
Well, I haven't. I've been to a Kanye concert, not a Drake concert.
Oh,
I've been to Kanye and Drake concert, that one at the Coliseum.
Me
That's
too.
the only time I've seen them.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I don't ever see Kanye again, I'm happy with that one because Kanye before that concert, he would go on tour and play the albums he would release like right then and there. But this one he went throwback to his older music.
All
Dude,
hits. Hits.
It was all his, man. And Drake performed from his Certified Lover Boy because he had just released two. But still, I'm like, if that's the last time I see Kanye in concert, I'm happy with it, honestly. But I do hope to see him again one more time.
I've never been to a concert.
Never? Like a small show?
I think
no
I've
nothing?
only been to one, and it was Shakira.
That's a good one.
But it
That's a
was
good
because like we just had free tickets.
Was a
But it-
concert? A concert?
Yeah, it was. It was when she was still with Piqué, and she brought him out.
Oh, that's sick. That's
Yeah.
sick. That's
Yeah.
actually sick.
And she had a whole guitar with like pictures of him and her.
Bro, I think every song she releases as a late, she always
Is it
tries to
because
find
of
a
Piqué?
she tries to find a way to like throw a jab at him.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Well, I mean, it is his fault. I know he's an amazing soccer player, but
I mean, he's good.
he's a like.
He had a long career, so
He had a successful career. Let's just
Yeah,
say that.
like,
You know, he's won everything.
If you
there
made
is
it
to
that
win.
far, you're an amazing soccer player. Like you're not a Messi or Ronaldo because those are the top ones, but you're still an amazing soccer player. But I mean,
Yeah, you know, he won a
he
World
kind
Cup.
of did cheat on
Champions
her a little
League,
bit.
La Liga. He's won everything there is to win. So.
Ooh, okay. Now I want to ask you guys: once a cheater, always a cheater? How do you guys feel about that?
No, I don't think it's once a cheater.
Damn, dude. Honestly,
I don't think it's once a cheater, always a cheater.
If it, I want to
Actually, maybe yeah.
Like, if somebody cheats on somebody,
Actually, yeah.
like let's say I cheated on my girl one time, for the rest of my life, am I a cheater?
no, because maybe you learn from your lesson. You won't do it again.
Yeah.
That way.
Okay, but
Like, let's say-
If it's you
like-
only did it once, like you can learn from it. But if you did it twice, more than twice, once a cheater, always a cheater, right?
Like let's say you for example, you cheat on your girl or whatever, right? And you guys are still together.
Hypothetically,
I
yeah.
would never.
Like I feel like once a cheater is always cheater, but if you move on from that person and you go on to have like different types of relations or whatever, I feel like in a sense, in a way, maybe you matured and you're like, damn, I should have
Yeah.
done this. So I don't want to do this to this person type thing.
yeah,
Okay, well,
exactly.
Well, when do you guys draw the lines with labels being like infinite then? Because I mean, obviously it's way more extreme, but like if you kill somebody, you're a murderer and you're always a murderer. Like that won't
Yeah.
change, right? When does that line become drawn? Like, why is a cheater not always a cheater? Like even if, because like you can kill somebody and be a murderer, you can change though, and you become a better person, and you can regret everything you did, but you're still gonna be a murderer at the end of the day. So how come it's different when you're cheating?
Because you
Well,
didn't murder anybody.
Also,
cheating
yeah,
on
like
them.
murder,
I don't
killing
know.
someone is permanent. A girlfriend isn't permanent.
And it's only permanent if you guys like get back together or stay together in a way. To me, that's when you label it permanent.
Also, if you cheat on someone and you break up and you get with another person, is it a clean slate or are you still a cheater?
I feel okay. Me personally, I feel like you're still a cheater. Like people can change and everything, but you cheated. So I feel like even if you cheat
Yeah.
on someone, you break up with them and you go with somebody else, I still think you're a cheater. Like even if you haven't cheated on your current person, you're still.
I feel like if you tell someone that you've cheated before, they won't like.
is that
They won't like you anymore.
That's the thing, because like you guys say that, but like let's say you found a partner, they're perfect and everything, but then they tell you
They will have. I
I've
think they'll start to
cheated
have
before.
doubts.
I've cheated
Yeah.
before.
I would just have my guard higher, but I wouldn't break up with them because what if they actually did make a mistake, you know, and
I
they have
get
to live with it.
But like how? Yeah, I guess. But like, see, it changes like the way you view them already. That's why
Yeah.
I feel like once a cheater, always a cheater. Because as soon as you find out that they cheated, you can trust them as much as you
If
want.
you cheated, which not saying you would, but if you cheated and like whatever, you guys break up, and you go with another girl, like you fall in love with another girl, are you gonna tell her you cheated?
Honestly, I would disclose things, because think of it this way. Would you rather, if it was you in that situation where your partner was a cheater and you didn't know, would you rather hear it from them or from someone else? Because
But what if you never hear from anyone else?
You will find out.
Not gonna lie, bro. I'd rather hear from her than somebody else, because at least at least you were honest about it.
You guys
it is what it is.
Do you guys think you guys are a toxic like boyfriend? Or
that's a good question. I don't. But no. I feel like I can be, but not on purpose. Like I almost never mean to be toxic on purpose, but I think I
don't mean to be on purpose. I mean, if it just so happens, it happens.
I feel like
I don't want to label myself like that.
I feel like if someone is cheating on you, you'll eventually find out without having to be like, you know, like investigating.
Yeah, I mean,
like you'll find out.
Yeah, you'll find out.
It'll come to you.
It will. So
but there is a possibility where you will never find out.
I mean, there is, but how likely is that?
Not very likely. Like you'll always find out if someone's cheating on you.
Yeah, that's why personally, like I say, once a cheater, always a cheater. Like I could honestly see myself dating somebody that is a cheater, but like they're still a cheater at the end of the day. Like
that's true.
You still.
But what's to you is cheating though?
That's a good question. That's such a good question.
What would you consider cheating? Like,
I think like, okay, like, well, kissing is cheating.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Kissing's cheating.
Yeah.
Anything further than kissing is cheating.
Yeah. I mean, that's obvious. I feel like.
And like more than kissing is like the worst case of cheating.
Yeah, we don't got to talk about that, but yeah, I feel like. I feel like kissing is cheating. I feel like being emotionally invested with somebody else, I would consider that also cheating. Like, let's say you don't kiss,
flirting.
But like, you guys go out on dates, you guys flirt with each other.
No, dates is cheating.
Yeah.
Going out with another girl that isn't your sister, your mom, or grandma, or aunt, or anyone that is
what if it's like your homegirl though?
I do disagree with that.
What if it's like your homegirl, like you guys been friends for like since like high school or middle school or whatever, like, but you guys are just like homies like that, and like what so happens that you guys go and hang out because whatever, for whatever reason.
I don't know.
Personally, if you guys are just friends, and that's all it is.
You really wouldn't mind if your girlfriend went out with a guy by herself that's just her friend?
No.
Like nothing?
If they known each other that long and they never done anything with each other that long, like
I just feel like okay, go with the group, you know?
But you don't always want to hang out in a group. See, because I always use this point to what you said. Here's another thing. Let's say you're going out with somebody who isn't straight, right? Like let's say you're going out with somebody who like is bisexual or pansexual, someone who dates multiple genders, right?
Yeah.
Then using that logic, they can never go out with anybody else one-on-one.
Yeah, true.
So that's why I use that logic always.
I guess, yeah, that's right.
Because I'm like, no, because then you just can't have friends, you know? So I'm like, that seems controlling to me. Like, me personally, my girl could
But I feel like a little bit of toxic, just a little bit though, is cute. It's like not toxic, but like caring. Like
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of agree with her.
I don't.
Because if it's all lovey-dovey the whole time, it's boring. Bro.
It doesn't have to be lovey-dovey.
But I like arguing because it keeps a balance. But not arguing. But if
it's to the point where you get you're annoying, where like if it gets to the point where I can't hang out with my friends or have like a day off, like so I could go hang out with my friends and whatnot, and you just constantly like bothering me, like I'll be like, dude, that's annoying. Like. Yeah. Yeah,
like I feel like
not
it's like arguing,
to the extremes
but
and stuff like
bickering, like not talking about like you can't go out or nothing. It's maybe just about like I don't know, like it doesn't have to be about being toxic with another like with friends. It could be like little like disagreements, and then you come back, and then everything's okay.
Nah,
as long as you don't put it.
No, it's not. It's
I don't have time for that.
It's nothing that's like. It's nothing that like is gonna jeopardize your relationship.
Yeah.
It's just like
debates. Little small
debates
argument.
Isn't toxic. Like with my girl, we debate or like we don't argue, but we like
maybe toxic is a bad word to use.
Yeah, because toxic I think is like talking to a guy to make your man jealous. Like even though you're doing shit like that. To me, that's toxic shit.
Yeah.
There's stuff, or like I don't know what else is toxic.
Toxic is like like check like oh like where are you like
Yeah,
that's
like
toxic.
Like
having
arguing in
location-
public in front of people, like you guys are arguing like loud.
not letting your girlfriend have like a guy friend. That's toxic. Guy friends, or like if she has guy friends, like unfollow them. That's toxic.
I do honestly. Okay, this is just me personally. I do think that's toxic, but I feel like if both people in the relationship make that like compromise where like they're both okay with it, then I don't think that's toxic. You know, like if you guys both say like, oh, you can't follow like women and you can't follow men, then I feel like it's more understandable. But like for me, I would never say that because I just feel like that's controlling, and I feel like being controlling is toxic as heck. Gio, you're toxica, huh?
No,
I see it. You're a
I'm
toxic
literally
guy.
I'm not toxic.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
are.
like
I feel like you are.
No, this is my point of view of a relationship. I feel like you
Right.
shouldn't make your partner your whole life. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's a given.
No, but no,
Obviously.
it's a given right now. But when you're like, if you're in a relationship, like, I know people that like, their whole world is like only like being with that person, but like a relationship will be your like a side story in your life. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Side story
You
too
need
is
to have your own
crazy.
life.
She said it's a side quest.
That's
No.
insane, bro.
That's wild.
No, it's not.
It's not like fetching coffee. No,
You get what I'm saying?
I do and I don't, because I feel like a relationship is one of the things where it's like, I don't want to say the word sacred. That sounds so lame, but it's one of
No,
those.
It's important.
It's a really important thing. Like I love my homies and everything. Like, and I always love spending time with my homies. But like, for example, if I had to choose between hanging out with the homies
Me too, I'd
that I
pick-
see every day,
I'd pick my boyfriend.
or hanging out with my girl, like I'd rather hang out with my girl.
Yeah,
That
me
doesn't
too.
mean I'm
Yeah.
always gonna hang out with my girl, but like there's certain priorities, you know? And like when they get a relationship or like when they have a girl and like they do the same thing, I'm not gonna get mad at it because I'm like, yeah, like I respect it
Me
and
too.
I see it, you know?
Yeah, I'd rather hang out with my significant other than my friends.
Dude. Yeah. It's crazy.
What about you, Chris?
What?
Would you rather hang out with your friends or your significant other?
I'm always gonna say significant other because at the end of the day, it is like if you like you kind of have to make time for them. But if like for example, if I see her every day, like hey, like is it I'm what one day out of the week is like I'm gonna be with my friends. I'm gonna hang out with them.
Yeah,
But every other day is like I'm cool, you know.
All right, guys. And actually, for this question, we're joined by a resident El Paisano relationship expert, Robert Jimenez.
Ribbit Robert.
Robert Jimenez, what do you think about that? How do you balance a relationship? Is it the most important thing in your life? Is it something on the side? How do you feel about that?
It's on the side.
You think it's a side
It's
thing?
on the side.
It's not the most important thing to you?
Nah.
That
I
was
respect that.
toxico.
Apple is a toxico though, but I respect that. What about you, Aaron Martinez Barajas? What do you feel about relationships?
I have no opinion.
There you heard it, folks.
do you date to marry?
That's a good question.
I date to marry.
That's a good question.
I'm not wasting my time. I'm dating to marry.
I want to say kinda. I'm in the between. 'Cause
I don't like
you know,
like dating around. You know, like it's dating to marry.
I don't know. Yes and no. Cause
Like,
yeah.
tell me you're not like envisioning your future with your girlfriend.
Okay, I feel like that's different just because I do want to say I do like date to marry, but when you also say that, I feel like a lot of times relationships can start moving too fast, you know? Or like you set certain expectations that if they're not met, then it's like, it's crazy, you know? I don't know. So I feel like I do, but at the same time, like, that's not what I'm thinking about right now, you know? Right now, I'm just thinking about getting to know somebody, you know? Like, just being there for somebody and having somebody be there for me. That's what I think about. I'm not thinking about like, oh, we're gonna have like 70 kids. We're gonna like live in the hills. We're gonna have like a big car, like 8-seater. Like that's not what I'm thinking about, you know? But it's crazy expectations to set with somebody you're just talking to.
Not talking to, but I feel like if you're a boyfriend and girlfriend, like no,
Yeah, but you can't
like
know that.
getting to know is crazy. But boy, if you asked her to be will you be my girlfriend? If you use those words, then you're probably thinking of the future.
I see your point. My only concern becomes you don't know what's gonna happen in the future. And you don't know that person. Like, at least with experience, like you don't know somebody for like the first 3, 6, 9 months of a relationship. You really don't know them because you're still in that puppy love phase. and you're still in that phase where you're still getting to know them, because you could be with somebody and you're always gonna find new things about them every day. You're gonna find out new quirks that they have, new emotions, new ways that they deal with things. Like, let's say this, I date to marry, but what if we move in together and I don't like living with you? Why would I marry somebody I don't like living with, you know? Or like, I found out something that I don't like about you, you know? So I feel like saying date to marry, for me, it's too definite, you know? That doesn't mean that's not where I want to end up, but it's just too definite to say that, if that makes sense.
Do you guys date to marry?
Me, like I said, I want to say yes and no, because the thing is, like me personally, I don't like thinking like, oh, like what I see myself doing in 5-10 years, because I really don't know. Anything can change between now and hell, even tomorrow. Like I don't know. I can't tell the future, but if I do really like the girl and I'm gonna try, but I don't see it like that. I just don't like. I feel like it's almost like rushing it in a way. It's like you know, I don't know. It's kind of difficult to say in a way, but you know.
And
Do you date to marry?
Yeah.
he has to say that though.
Why?
Nah.
You don't
No,
have to,
I don't have to say it, but I do. But like, I have
But
a
you
girlfriend right now. I've been dating her for 3 years. If I don't marry her, I get it. Shit happens. Or let's go.
Okay.
If I don't marry her, it's whatever. Stuff happens, but I wouldn't mind marrying her. Like, I'd be happy.
yeah, you
happy
can't say that.
when
You
I do
can't
happen.
say that though. This is Aaron. You can't say that.
No, it's because the thing is with having a relationship is that if you don't marry them, you're gonna go through it. You're gonna go through a heartbreak.
It's actually not true. Not everyone gets married.
Yeah, not everyone get.
Or not married, but if you're not with them,
The thing is, if you
Long term.
if you date a person and your intention is to possibly marry them one day, and it doesn't work out, it's like damn, like you know,
it hurt. Like it will probably hurt.
I guess you know that's why you know. I
But
guess
I
That's
know
a
people
thing
who
with relationships.
I know people who date just so they have someone to be with, like so just so they're not
Oh,
lonely.
yeah.
Like just so they have things to do with someone else, like someone to count on, I guess.
Yeah. Just
That's
to pass the
true.
time.
Just so you're not bored. I mean, no hate to people like that. You know, I get it.
they do their own thing.
I get it. I mean, I don't get it, but I get it. You know, like if you don't want to be lonely, bro, go for it. You know, like
Yeah.
go for it though, bro.
But I mean, you could just have like friends. You know?
Yeah, but it's because the connection you have with somebody when you're talking to them in a relationship is different.
Yeah.
Like, it's just really different.
It's-
It really is.
There's always the difference between like fun things to do with your friend, but fun things to do with like a significant other.
Like,
Those
I'm
are
gonna be
two
hon-
different things.
Like, I love going to play soccer with the homies or playing basketball with the homies, but like, I'm not gonna go to Disneyland like on a Ferris
Yeah.
wheel with my
Yeah.
homies and kiss them. You know, like
Yeah, no, yeah.
I don't really envision
that's
that in
true.
my
That's the
future.
best like feeling, like that connection.
Nah,
you
the
have
best
with
feeling is like
somebody.
scoring like a last minute goal or like hitting like a
No.
walk off dinger. But I feel like that's a close second though.
That's
Wait,
The,
are-
the goal is the close second.
No, the goal's better. Or
Imagine-
like pitching a shutout inning. Like I would argue. How do you
Imagine-
feel about that? Or residential professional San Jose Sharks player.
San Jose Sharks.
Oh, you know, SoCal Sharks. My bad. That's disrespectful. I'm sorry to your
Nah,
craft.
I don't know. It's a great feeling, but nothing. I feel like it doesn't compare to like just being like at Disneyland, like you said, like Disneyland with that one person.
Like the romantic shit.
Yeah.
That's the best. That's the best things. The best things to do. Like I'd rather go to like watch Christmas lights with somebody than go to like a party or something. You know?
I'm
yeah,
be honest.
Easily.
I've played 3-on-3s before where I score all the points. I'd rather do that.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah,
you
take
know you
over. Put the
wouldn't.
team on my back, you know, hit a little fadeaway.
You know you wouldn't. Like if you were at the park with your friends and your girlfriend pulls up and asks you if you want to do something or if you want to do
No, I'm
this.
staying with my friends.
I'm staying with my friends.
I'm gonna say
After I drop these guys
Oh, yeah?
off,
Same with my
I'm all yours. After I
I'll
drop these
go with
guys
my girl
off,
like once I'm done with my friends.
No, but like that's
Exactly.
once we're done though. When
Yeah.
we're done. Not like I'm hurried up, so I'm gonna finish. How?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, see, that's the thing. You also have
Do you
to.
guys like? I'm sorry. Do you guys like text your girlfriends like constantly throughout the day,
No.
or do you just like check up on them?
check-in, more like check-ins.
Check in.
Yeah.
I'm a really bad texter. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I am
Yeah?
too. My
So-
girlfriend
Me
hates
too.
that. She gets
So,
mad at me for that. I
in the
check
morning-
in, she texts all day.
In the morning, yeah, same thing. In the morning, I'll text her, and then the night, maybe I'll text her when I'm off of work. Maybe I forget. I'm a really bad
Well,
texter.
like then, like what do you mean? Like
We see
you
each
don't
other.
know like what she does throughout the day.
Oh, she she texts me, but
You don't answer.
sometimes not. Not only am I a really bad texter, but also I can
I'm a
be really
terrible
busy.
texter, too.
So
I'm just bad at communication, bro.
Me too.
That's-
to everybody hearing this, I swear I don't like leave it undelivered on purpose. I just genuinely
Me too.
forget.
Sometimes I forget I'd be having a phone, bro.
Nah, bro, it's insane. Or I get lazy to respond sometimes, so I'll be honest. But usually, nah, bro. Like I just forget. I'm really forgetful, and I'll see it, and I'm like, I'll respond in like a few minutes, and then I just don't ever respond.
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah, I do that a lot, bro.
And then when you want to respond, it's too late. So you're like, oh, I can't do it anymore. So you just never respond.
And then you kind of have to start a whole new combo.
To the
I feel like.
homegirl, Sammy from my from physics class last summer. I'm sorry I didn't send you the professor's email. That's on me. Yo, it was kind of funny when you called me out. I'm gonna be honest. That's on me. My bad, chief.
Yeah, me too. What about you? Are you a bad texter or a good texter? Do you check up
Like-
on your girls?
Not gonna lie, like if it's important, yeah, like if it's a girl or whatever, yeah, like I'll try. But if I'm busy or whatever, or whatever I'm doing, like I don't text back. It's like my friends can attest to it till like I don't respond to their messages or phone calls until like maybe hours later. So like I felt like before I was a good texter, but I've become a really
Me
bad
too.
texter now.
Like high
I
school?
don't respond to
I think
people,
if I know,
and it's
I'm
not that
gonna
I
be
don't
busy-
want to. I just forget it, or I'm doing my own thing, you know.
Yeah, I think if I know I'm gonna be busy and not like be able to check in at all, then I'll let her know like, hey, like I'm gonna be doing this, this, and this. Like I know for a fact I won't be able to text you.
You're better than me, dude.
That was he's a better man than us.
That's better than me. I just won't say anything. I forget. I
Oh.
But I
forget.
know that if I was in a relationship like you guys, like locked in, I would want like to know what they'd be doing like throughout the day. Not because like I'm like, oh, what are you doing? Like, are you cheating on me? No, it's like I want to like I would like to know what you're up to, you know. But like I know I don't care
I
to answer
tried-
anyone.
I check in when I remember. I like drove to Arizona and I forgot to tell her I was leaving. Like, I checked my phone. She blew it up. I was like,
I would be
oh,
mad.
I got to the Airbnb. I'm
I'd
cool
be
now.
pressed.
She's like, "Where you at? I'm in Arizona."
Yo, I'd be pressed. I'd be
I
so
would be mad,
pressed.
yeah.
I would be pressed. I'd be like, yo, what?
How do you guys feel about sharing location though?
I don't.
I-
She does with me. I
nah.
don't.
Nah.
I share mine.
I share my.
I don't.
I share mine just because I'm so bad at communicating.
No,
I
I'll
don't.
share my
That's the only
location
reason I
like
share.
on the spot, and I would have liked them to do the same, but it's fine.
I would feel I'm being spied on the whole time. It's like, nah.
See, that's the thing.
Do you guys share your locations with your friends?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
time, no.
I
You said
do.
yes.
I
I have,
share
like,
with
20
one
locations.
friend because this
No.
far. So like, that's just how we just like. That's just how connected we're like. As
I
a homie,
share my
but
location with
I
my-
share my locations more with my siblings. Like they
These-
share theirs.
These
with
are my
me.
locations, bro.
Dang.
Oh, you guys have a whole list.
No,
I
yeah,
have,
I have
5 people.
every single close friend I have their location.
You got
or
a
they
lot
have
of
my
close
location.
friends.
That's a
No,
that's
yeah,
a,
of
that's a whole
course.
football team right there.
It is.
Of course.
No, I got two. I got.
Well, my group of friends,
I have 22 locations.
that's
bro.
it.
I only have two. This is
And my
girl,
brother too.
and I have my grandma because my grandma loses her phone all the time. But I have my girl, but that's because she gave it to me. Like she told me I could have it in case.
And what
something
about
happened.
she has your location?
No, I don't like. I don't even check her location to be honest. I
That's good.
It's
That's
'cause-
healthy.
The
I
whole go on.
no. You're saying?
The whole location thing was my girl's idea. Like I don't care. Like I don't check it. Only time I check it is if like I generally don't know what she's doing. I'm like, I'll check it before. I'd be like, hey, like where you at? Like, especially if I want to hang out or something. Like,
Like it's not that deep. Like if you really have a problem with it, you're probably hiding something.
It's just mostly
You know?
family.
See, I
and
respect.
friend
I
and
respect
friend.
that point of view, but I.
Not that because if she kept bugging for your location, eventually you'll probably just give it to her. But if you're like, no, I don't want to, you're probably hiding something. Not you, but someone in general.
No. I see. My point of view with it though is like, I'd rather have that trust with my partner. So like with this, my girl knows my phone password.
That's good.
I know her phone password. I never looked through her phone. She never looks through mine.
That's healthy.
I wouldn't want her to look through my phone. If she did, she wouldn't find anything. But it's more so like the principle of it,
trust.
like being like you didn't trust me enough to have my own phone. That's the same thing of like you didn't like you don't trust me enough to like not like have to check up on me. You know, like I'd never check up on like it sounds so horrible to say, but like I never check her location. The only times I'll check
That's
it.
not bad.
The only times I'll check it is like if she's like if we're on the phone and she's like, oh, I'm like, yo, like how close are you? Or like where are we going? Or like where are you? Like, you know, like if we're doing something and then she's like, oh, she tells me, check my location. And then most of the time I don't even do it. I'm just like, no, just tell me where you're at. Like I don't need to check.
Yeah.
But like that's literally the only time I check because I just forget I have it, you know? Like to me, I don't want it. I really would. If it was
No,
up to
I
me,
have
wouldn't
friends whose like most popular or most searched app on their phone is Find My because of their boyfriends.
That's
Jesus.
insane.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
I just have it. I also think of it like emergency.
Oh yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Like I
What
said,
if-
yeah, I mostly have it with my family just in case of anything.
Yeah, like what if their car breaks down or something? Like no
Or-
one knows, or
Or they get kidnapped and that's like, you
Yeah.
know the last place they're at.
I have my location with all my teammates because they're just dumb and they go out a lot.
Because it's the sharks.
Me too.
Bro.
The sharks.
The brotherhood.
The people I share locations with, they're all my girlfriends and they all like to go out and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I be checking that they're home once in a while, like on a Saturday, Friday night,
I know they'll text me and they're like, "Hey, can you pick us up?"
or when
And
we
I'll
all
be
go
like,
out,
All right.
or when we all go
That's
out.
smart.
Like I drop them off and then I go home and make sure everyone's home.
Yeah.
I'm such a terrible friend. Maybe I should tell my friends like, hey, let's share locations just in case, you know, an emergency.
Literally, last week, they're like, "Dude, can you pick us up?" I was like, "Where you guys at?" And they're like, "We don't know." I had their location. I checked. They're in Phoenix, bro.
Jeez.
I had
That's why you
drive-
went to Arizona?
Oh, we went for a tournament, but they're all older, so they all went out.
Can you go out having a girlfriend? She lets you? Or you just
I
don't
know, I
want to?
I'm not really like a
Going out
going
type
out
of guy?
person. Yeah.
Hmm.
If I go out, like I go out like my close friends.
That's lucky her.
What?
Lucky her.
What do you mean?
That's
oh,
not
yeah.
even an issue for her
Oh,
because she
for
just
real,
doesn't like
because
going out.
you don't go out.
She doesn't go out either though. Like,
I'd rather be in a homebody relationship than a going out relationship.
it's more fun.
Not a
if I-
homebody, but like a, like I don't know,
Like
like a
more,
chill vibes.
Yeah. If I do go out, half the time it's with her.
I'm bipolar with it. Some days I
Same.
want to be left alone and I just want to chill, like play video games or something. And then other days I'm like, what am I doing in my house? I'm like, let's go somewhere.
Yeah.
But nah,
I don't like being home.
my thing, I go out all the time. Honestly, I go out a lot with my friends. Like I'll go to drinks with my home, to like drink apple juice with my homies after work. You know, to drink like cider. Yeah, I'll go after stuff like that. But it's like just going out for drinks or stuff, or like going with my homies to the movies, or like go to play basketball or something. You know, but
Road trips.
I like going out a lot with my friends because, I mean, for most of the week, everybody's working or school or whatever. And like,
we're both.
The weekend.
so like once in a week, like whenever we all have the chance to like hang out, like it's fun. Like it's just, you know, you and the boys just hanging out,
Not for
having
me.
fun.
It's me and the girls.
you know? So
Yeah, no girls
it's,
allowed.
it's fun.
Yeah, but what do you guys do when you? Oh, so you guys go to the movies? Like that's what you guys do, guys?
Not always.
Men?
Nah.
Not always.
Do you guys go eat? Like obviously, like with your friends or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I?
Like,
what
what's
do you
your-
mean eat? Like
Like,
a
is that
sit-down
the
restaurant?
only
No,
thing
no,
we're
no.
doing? Is that the only thing we're doing?
I mean, yeah, sure.
No.
Like restaurants, no.
Like,
Nah,
just
I don't
feel
think
like
I've ever
to
gone to a
eat?
restaurant,
No.
bro.
Honestly, I've never been like, yo, what if we just go eat right now? Like, it's always like,
No?
let's go do something,
No,
and then we want to go eat somewhere.
Sometimes I'll be playing video games and someone's like, "I'm hungry," and like, "I'm hungry too," and they're like, "Dude, let's go meet up here and get food."
And you guys do.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
that's
That's
good.
how it
That's
be
sick.
sometimes.
and then once we're done eating, we're like, "All right, let's go home, hop back on."
We all
And
take
everyone's like, "All right."
we all
like,
take turns.
Oh,
Somebody
that's
say like, "Oh, I'll pick you
sick.
up," or "You pick me up," and this and that,
Yeah,
and then
like-
we'll just go eat and
I'll be like, "Oh, so and so
Call it a
is
night.
on the way there." Like, I'll pick them up. You pick up so and so.
yeah,
well,
that's
meet
what we
there.
do. Yeah,
No, that's sick. I've never played video games, but that seems like a. that seems like a.
That sounds so much fun. I've never done it, though, but yeah, it sounds
no,
cool, bro.
no,
It
like
sounds
I've never,
fun.
I've never
Not to
played video
judge.
games. Like
job,
when you
bro.
guys talk like all together, like on the mic.
on the mic. Oh,
I don't know what that is like.
You don't want to know.
You
So
don't
imagine-
want to
You
know. You don't want to know.
No, I have a brother, an older brother, and he's always screaming at his TV.
Screaming is crazy. No, okay. I feel like every like gaming friend group has like certain archetypes.
Yeah,
Are you
big time?
What would you guys consider yourselves? Are you guys the one that gets angry all the time? Are you the one that be eating on the mic all the time?
I'd be eating the mic. I'm not gonna lie.
Personally, I'm the instigator. So,
Dude, I instigate like crazy.
so me,
bro.
like, I never take the video game seriously, and I just do everything to troll. Like, I just do everything to make my homies mad and to make people laugh. Like, that's
Nah,
my job, bro.
I want to say I'm like the smack talker. Like when we're playing Call of Duty on Search and Destroy. Soon as someone from their team talks, I'll like start cussing out of nowhere and let the whole chaos begin, bro. It's the funniest thing ever, honestly.
I'm the bring my brother a sandwich
That's insane.
while he's playing. That's what I
Dude,
do.
being
Nah.
the instigator is definitely the one though. Like,
Yeah, no, it's
Big
bad.
time.
Like, it's bad, bro. My homies. So I play Valorant, right? It's a shooting game, competitive game. We'll play like a competitive game mode. some of my homies stopped playing with me, and they used to get pissed off at me because like what I would do is like I would make the enemies my homies, and we would just go in the middle and like mess around, bro.
Yeah.
We wouldn't even take the game seriously. Like,
I had a friend.
Dude.
I had a friend who's very good at Call of Duty, and well, the rest of us we're average, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So when we play, like, dude, we like to mess around. We don't like to take it serious because it's just about like, we just like to say dumb
Shooting
stuff and
people.
whatnot, right? And this guy's like, I can't play with y'all. Y'all don't take this serious. It's like, well, bro, we're
It's
just
a game.
literally
It's
just
a game.
trolling.
Yeah.
2K, bro.
Oh,
Dude, I have friends who drop like hundreds of dollars in that
The
game.
VC.
Bro. Yeah, on PC.
Oh my
And
god! Oh my god! Sorry to cut you off. I have a really funny story. So my homie Chris, I love you, Chris. I work with him. He was playing 2K. I played 2K with him. Him and my friend Sergio. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. Sergio's all right. He's pretty cool. Chris is pretty good too. I'm trash. I'm pretty trash. I'm gonna be honest. But I told him one night, I'm like, yo, let's play. But I was at work. I get home and I knock out the morning after. He's like, text me. He's like, bro, guess what? I can actually probably pull up the text. I'm like, I thought he died or something. I'm like, damn. I'm like, this is Ghost texting me? Like, he sounded all serious. Like, guess what, bro? And I'm like, oh, what happened? He's like, bro, I played with Baby Keem.
No.
And I was like, what? I was like, that's cap. Because I woke up early to this message, right? He sent me like at 3. So I was like, damn. Like, I processed it, but I didn't, you know? So I was like, what? So I go back to bed. I wake up the next morning and I'm like, yo, my friend played with Baby Keem. So I check the message. Look, I'll show you right there. You can see right there. It says Baby
That's
Keem.
hard.
But now look.
How did you know it was Baby Keem and not?
Celebrities get icons and it
Yeah, you
shows you what they
get
do.
icons.
Yeah.
So look, it has the mic right there.
no, you want to hear one of the funniest things
That
ever,
is
bro?
tight.
We got my friends who download 2K, and you know your little phone or whatever on 2K, like the players text you.
The text, yeah.
So my homie had a text from, I think it was Kyrie or something. And bro starts freaking out, bro. And he's like, bro, Kyrie just texted me. And we're like, what? He's like, bro, I swear to God. He's like, Kyrie just texted me. And we're like, actual Kyrie? And he's like, dude, I swear to God. He sent us a picture. We're like, dude, that goes to everyone in the game.
That's
He's
the
like,
AI Kyrie.
But yeah, I was, bro, that's the AI. Like, that's in the game. He's like, nah, that was butthurt, bro. He's like, I thought I was like doing so good. Like, he reached out to me or something in the game, like an in-game memo or something.
So I didn't tell you this part though. So Baby Keem is a 99 overall purple, so he's like the best, right?
That's as high as you can get, basically.
Supposedly. So my friend Chris, he tells me at work that because we worked the next day together. He's like, bro, I play Baby Keem, and I was like, I tell everyone at work, I'm like, he played with Baby Keem. It's so cool because we play Baby Keem in the back, and he's like, well, I'm gonna be honest, Baby Keem is trash, bro. And I'm like, bro, what? He's like, he was like, Baby Keem didn't pass the ball. He was like, you know how Baby Keem in the song, he's like, pass me the rock.
Yeah.
He kept telling me that, and I'm like, he was trash. He's like, he says, I swear to God, and I'm censoring it, but he's like, I swear to God, Baby Keem was either high as heck or he was getting some brain, right? Because he's never seen anyone play that bad before, bro.
Duh.
He told me, like, he could not make a single shot. Like, he wasn't passing the ball or nothing, bro. And I was like, yeah, probably, bro. It's two-phone Baby Keem, bro. I don't know. He's probably playing on his phone or something, but that's crazy, bro. Have you guys ever played with any celebrities like that or met, like, something with a celebrity before?
On COD, bro, I got into what's that one big Warzone streamer? Nick Merckx?
Nick
Merckx?
We got
Oh,
it.
no
We got it.
way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Bro, we got wiped so fast, bro. This was on what was the very first Warzone map?
Verdansk.
Verdansk. Yeah. We got wiped on there, and all of us was like, nah, that's not him, bro. My homie hopped on his stream, and you know how it has that delay?
That little delay. Yeah.
You just see me get sniped, bro.
Bro, I would have been honored to get
We're
killed
like,
by them.
Nah, like we were hyped because obviously we got killed by Nick Merckx, but
I have two good stories. Well, they're not good stories, but I don't know if you guys ever watched like 2K YouTubers.
Yeah.
Ever?
I've never watched.
You know Zach TTG?
Yeah.
I played against him once in 2K20. I have this feeling in 2K that like celebrities get boosts and their players are better than what you can get them.
They do, bro.
Because they're really
They do.
trash. They do really trash things, but they make shots. And I'm like, yeah, you get boosts, but it doesn't matter. I played against Zach TTG. It's pretty cool. My friend though, you know who my friend playing against? In a Valorant 5v5 competitive queue, him and his homie RJ, Diego, that's my coworker, Diego and RJ, they played against Nade's shot, bro. In Valorant,
Jeez.
bro,
Nade
my
shot,
homie
that's
Diego,
crazy.
I love you. Second to last round, bro. It's like a close game. He got an ace, bro. He got an ace against Nade shot. It was crazy, bro. Like I sound like such a dweeb right now, but I was geeking, bro. I'm a big 100 Thieves fan, so I was geeking about Nade shot.
Me, I think the closest I could be wrong though, because I was playing COD on Search and Destroy. This was during pandemic days, and there's this guy called Lil Tecca. There's a rapper called Lil Tecca,
Oh,
right? But obviously you could put your name for whatever, so I don't fall for that. But I showed it to one of my friends who also listens to him a lot. He's like, bro, I think you really did play him. It sounds like, I'm like, dude, really? Because he was singing his songs too, but we just kept it casual, you know, like just doing our thing. And I'm like, damn, maybe it will sing. Who knows? I'll never know.
I got black, I got white.
Exactly. Ransom. That fool just kept playing that song. That was crazy. I actually have that on video too. It's on my YouTube channel too, so it's crazy.
Well, I don't know what anyone was talking about for the past couple of minutes. You guys need to give me a video game, like little
A rundown.
a rundown. I don't know about like literally anything you guys were talking about. No streamers, no famous people. I just know about 2K's my career.
My career, yo.
That's the most. I've seen
it.
friendships get ruined.
Yup.
It's the best though.
I used to instigate so bad on 2K, and I had one friend. I was like, "Bro, you gonna let him say that about your character, bro?" And then turn the whole thing
Like a
and
trash build.
These fools didn't talk for months, bro. They literally like full on screaming match in the party chat, bro. And these fools didn't like. The fool was like, you know what? I'm done with all you guys, and just left the party chat. Everything. We're like, nah,
Never saw him again.
We all have that one friend that just hops off because we're all
like,
roasting him.
No, it got bad, bro. He took us off Instagram, Snapchat, like it was bad. And then I ran into him like a few weeks later, and he's like, honestly, he's like, I'm sorry. I feel he apologized to me. He's like, can you add me back to the group chat? Like all this stuff. I was like, bro, you unadded us on everything.
I'm so jealous of those female streamers that like just go crazy and like Fortnite and all that. Give me a female streamer that you know. Like video games.
I don't really watch streamers.
The only woman I know is my girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, well, I think that's a wrap for this podcast. Because then you guys are gonna continue talking about video games all day.
Legit.
No, but if you guys enjoyed this podcast,
Yeah, I think we're all done. So if you guys enjoyed this podcast, make sure to check out everything else we have on the El Paisano YouTube channel. It's really fun. Hopefully we're gonna be back here next week with some more content, maybe some different topics next time. But yeah, pretty much sums everything up. This is it's a wrap with Giovanna's Big Chisme Podcast.
Big Chisme Podcast, the first episode
of many, hopefully.
of many, hopefully. Chris, any thoughts?
Would you like to promote our TikTok?
Oh yeah, follow our TikTok, El Paisano Media. There's content every once in a while, you know, a few TikToks a week.
Make sure you check out our real
Robert,
roundups
do you have
too.
anything to say?
Sorry, I got here late.
And go eat some smashed up burgers.
Hey, some
From the homie
smashed
Chippy.
Smashed up
Burgers.
burgers.
Yo, they're having a I'm sorry. I know we're closing out. They're having a
Chippy?
celebrity
I
today,
know.
right? That's
Yum,
sick.
What is it? Yum Yum. Something.
I need the address because I'm going at 8.
At 8 is crazy. I'm going at 12:30.
I'm
Same.
gonna go at like 8:30, bro.
No, well, how are you gonna eat a burger at midnight?
I
How can you
work.
not?
I feel like
That's
I
the
work
best
at
time to
In-N-Out,
eat
I eat a
one.
burger at like
I
3 in
work
the morning, bro.
like
I mean,
get
I
up
just
late.
feel like it will stain your stomach. And
Bro.
you're gonna sleep.
Okay, yeah, but if I work 7 hours before, like, and I'm sweating all
hungry,
day,
bro.
I think I deserve.
Do you eat at work?
Every now and then, not really. Kinda. Actually, I do now. My new position, yeah, but
Sometimes I wait till I get to eat at work because I know it's free.
yeah, me too.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. We're not gonna outro it anymore because we already did. That's it, right? Okay. Have a good day.